Hello, good morning to all of you. Myself Varun, and I welcome you once again in online platform of Captain Zile Singh Academy. And as you all are aware that in Captain Zile Singh Academy, we already started the Spanish language course, and today it is our first lecture, and today's lecture is about the language course which we will do in this online lecture series. And after this, today I will tell you about the course detail, what are the main objective, and in this online lecture series we will try to cover till A1 course or A1 level of the Spanish language. Before starting the lecture, I want to tell you that most of the students, they have the questions related to the language, that why particularly Spanish only, why not other language, why we should learn a foreign language, what are the benefits after learning a language. In today's class we will discuss about the career opportunities also, and details and facts about the Spanish language, and the universities or the colleges from where you can, or from where one can do the language course in Spanish or other languages. So let's start with the facts. What are the facts about Spanish language? Why we should learn a language like Spanish, especially in India? So, Spanish facts. What are the important facts about Spanish language? What is the importance of this language? So, first of all, I want to tell you that Spanish is the second most spoken language of the world. Second or third, it is considered, most of the countries it is considered as the second most, and some Google or some through net we can say that it is as a third language. So you can consider it as second or third language all over the world. So first fact about the language is Spanish is the second most spoken language of the world, or you can say second or third most spoken language of the world. This is the fact. Second fact is about Spanish language is that Spanish language is the official language of official language of 21 countries. Means, for example, in India we have official languages Hindi. Same way, Spanish is the official language of 21 countries all over the world. Third fact about the language is Spanish is the second official language of Spanish is the second official language of USA, United States of America. Yes, Spanish is the second official language of USA. And some more facts are about the language is that Spanish represents 7.5 of the world's language. Yes. Fourth fact about the language is Spanish represents 7.5% of the world language. Means all over the world 7.5% people used to speak in Spanish, or you can say all over the world, the population wise, if you can see 7.5% people, they have their native language, or we can say they used to communicate in Spanish only. Next fact is that it is one of the world most common studied languages. Yes, means it is one of the most common studied language in all over the world. Or you can say Spanish is the one of the most common studied language in the world. Spanish is the one of the most common studied language in the world. Now, these are some facts which we are doing right now, the facts about Spanish language. Next fact about the language is that it is key to economic activity. Yes, it is key to economic activities, means most of the economical activities like in business, trade, Spanish language is commonly used all over the world. So you can say it is the key of business activities, or you can say Spanish language is the key of business activities. Next fact about the language is, it is very important fact. You have to keep in your mind that Spanish is highly influenced by Arabic language. Yes, Spanish is highly influenced by Arabic. Hence, it is highly influenced by Arabic language. For example, some words are there in Spanish. For example, sugar. Sugar in English we can say mitha in Hindi, and sugar in English. Sugar means sweet. Sugar. But in Spanish it is azúcar. In Spanish, sugar is azúcar. But in the same way, in Arabic it is al-sukar. Al-sukar means the word, it is taken from the, or it is derived from the Spanish language, so Arabic language. Al-sukar. This is a Arabic word, and same way it is taken in Spanish as azúcar, and in English it is sugar. So Spanish language is highly influenced, influenced by Arabic language. Then the first novel, if we will say literature wise, Then the first novel in Spanish language was Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. It is one of the most popular novel of the world at the time, and it is also considered when it was written. So that time was considered as the golden age of Spanish literature, Siglo de Oro. So the first novel in Spanish language was Don Quixote. The first novel in Spanish language was Don Quixote. Then the US will have the most Spanish speakers by 2050. Yes, by the year 2050, US, United States will have the most Spanish speakers all over the world or in the world. Next fact is that it is a survey report. According to a survey of US will have most Spanish speakers by 2050, means by the end or till by 2050 US will have the most Spanish speakers in the country. Then some more facts. One more fact is that Spanish is also the official language of 21 countries. Yes, Spanish is the official language of 21 countries. Means, for example, in India we have Hindi. The same way, 21 countries are there all over the world whose official language is Spanish. Next fact is that Spanish is also the official language of international organizations. For example, UNESCO, WHO, IMF, International Monetary Fund. These are some example. Means Spanish is the official language of some international organizations. For example, UNESCO, WHO and IMF. So these are some interesting facts about Spanish language, or these are some facts about Spanish language. Now question is that, sir, why we should learn only Spanish? Why not some other language? For example, German, French, Chinese, Arabic, Japanese. So if we will if we will see career wise, then I want to tell some facts or some career opportunities after learning Spanish language. Means Spanish, after Spanish, कहाँ where you can do a job in India. Especially most of the parents, they are confused that why their children are learning a foreign language in the schools. It is just wasting of time. But I want to tell them कि ये wasting of time नहीं है. Spanish language is most of Spanish language सीखने के बाद there are lot of career opportunities in India only, not outside. No need to go out of India. In India only you can work after learning a foreign language, not only Spanish but some other languages also like German, Japanese, Chinese, Spanish, lot of languages. So now we will discuss the career opportunities after learning Spanish language. We already had a discussion about some facts related to Spanish language. Now let's move on and we will discuss the career after CAR career career after Spanish. Means what are the career opportunities after learning Spanish language? So if we will see in education field or then in teaching, lot of schools are there in teaching. We can divide it into three parts. First is school teacher. First one is school teacher. Now question is that where is Spanish taught in the schools in India? So lot of schools are there in India at present in which Spanish language is being taught. जहाँ स्पेनिश पढ़ाई जाती है, स्पेशली इन साउथ इंडिया lot of schools are there, lot of international schools are there. If you are looking in North India, then in North India also lot of schools are there. Or if you are looking in Haryana, then in Haryana also lot of schools are there. In Chowk, Dadri, our academy we have in Capt Zile Singh Academy. And nearby one more school is there. I think in Gurugram lot of schools are there. But Spanish, French is there in North India, mostly Delhi NCR part. In Delhi NCR, most of the schools they have French and German. So you can work as a language teacher in schools. Second is, if further we will go, university and college. Means lot of universities, schools, university and colleges are there at present in India, from where we can do a degree, certificate or diploma course in foreign language. So after learning a language, you can work as a university professor, college professor in foreign language. भारत में बहुत सारे ऐसी यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हैं, कॉलेजेस हैं जहाँ पे आप डिग्री कोर्स करने के बाद एज ए प्रोफेसर, आप फॉरेन लैंग्वेज प्रोफेसर के रूप में आप काम कर सकते हो. देन ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म. or you can say academy. बहुत सारे ऐसे at present lot of online platforms are working in India. For example, Byju's, Unacademy, or you can take Urban Pro. You can take online classes through these platforms as a language teacher. बहुत सारे ऐसे ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म भी हैं प्रेजेंट जो जहाँ से आप यू कैन गेट इजी अर्निंग एज अ लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट, जहाँ से आप लैंग्वेज टीचिंग करके बहुत अच्छी इनकम आप कमा सकते हो. सो ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म आर ऑल्सो देयर. सो दीज आर इन टीचिंग फील्ड लाइक स्कूल टीचर, यूनिवर्सिटी, कॉलेज प्रोफेसर, ऑनलाइन टीचिंग, academy. In academies also lot of academies are there having the foreign language. So now further we will go after teaching. Second is MNC, means multi national company. MNC means multinational company. After having a language certificate or diploma, one can work as a language expert in MNC, means multinational company. What is the work of language expert in MNC? The work is related to customer inquiry, means अगर आप किसी भी मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी में काम करते हो एज ए लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट, देन व्हाट विल बी योर वर्क प्रोफाइल? योर वर्क प्रोफाइल विल बी डीलिंग विद द कस्टमर्स, और यू कैन से कस्टमर केयर एग्जीक्यूटिव. यू कैन वर्क एज अ customer care executive in MNCs, multinational companies. For example, अगर एग्जाम्पल के लिए अगर हम देखें at present in India, Amazon is selling their products all over the world. So maybe any query will be there related to the product from a Spanish speaking country, then who will deal with that particular client? The only one person who know Spanish language, or maybe a query from German speaking country, then who will deal with that client? Only the one who know German very well. So अगर किसी स्पेनिश स्पीकिंग कंट्री से किसी प्रोडक्ट से रिलेटेड कोई इंक्वायरी आती है, तो लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट विल बी देयर, ही विल डील with the client. So you can work in a multinational company after learning foreign language or after learning Spanish. Then third career opportunity is translator. Yes, you can work as a translator, means आप एक ट्रांसलेटर के रूप में भी कंपनी में काम कर सकते हो, और यू कैन वर्क फ्रॉम होम आफ्टर लर्निंग अ लैंग्वेज एज ए ट्रांसलेटर. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि सर गूगल ट्रांसलेटर है, तो व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ टू हायर ए पर्सन स्पेशली फॉर ट्रांसलेशन? गूगल ट्रांसलेशन इज नॉट एक्यूरेट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. इट्स सो, और इट विल प्रोवाइड यू द रॉन्ग ट्रांसलेशन. सो द वन who is expert in the language, he can translate it better than Google. So you can work as a translator in MNCs or from home. Work from home. Fourth is interpreter, means now the question is that what is the difference between a translator and an interpreter? क्या डिफरेंस है ट्रांसलेटर और इंटरप्रेटर में? So the difference is that translation is always we can do of a written text. Whatever we have in written means any poem, any page, any document in written form, whatever we have, we can do the translation of that particular page or that particular document. Interpretation always we can do only verbally. Means, for example, मान लो at present the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, if he will go or if he visit to a Spanish-speaking country, then definitely he don't know Spanish. So, in between there will be a interpreter. वहाँ पे एक interpreter रहेगा जो from one side he will interpret in Hindi and another side he will interpret it in Spanish. इधर से हिंदी सुनेगा, उधर उनको स्पेनिश में बताएगा, उधर से स्पेनिश सुनेगा, इधर इनको हिंदी में बताएगा. So इंटरप्रिटेशन हमेशा मोस्टली वर्बली कम्युनिकेशन के थ्रू डायरेक्ट जो हम बोलते हैं उसी की इंटरप्रिटेशन होती है. दैट इज द वर्क ऑफ अ इंटरप्रेटर. सो यू कैन वर्क एज अ इंटरप्रेटर आफ्टर लर्निंग अ language. Next is you can work as a blog writer or you can work as an article writer. Article or blog writer or you can say writer. मीन्स आप एक राइटर के रूप में भी काम कर सकते हो आफ्टर लर्निंग अ फॉरेन लैंग्वेज. एज अ राइटर यू कैन वर्क आफ्टर लर्निंग अ लैंग्वेज. मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनीज जो अपनी एडवर्टाइजमेंट के लिए अलग अलग लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट्स को हायर करते हैं. सो इन दैट फील्ड यू कैन वर्क ऑल्सो एज अ लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट. उनको अलग अलग लैंग्वेज के एक्सपर्ट चाहिए होते हैं फॉर ब्लॉग राइटिंग, फॉर आर्टिकल राइटिंग और फॉर डॉक्यूमेंट राइटिंग, एनीथिंग एनी ऑन एनी पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक. सो यू कैन वर्क एज अ आर्टिकल ब्लॉग और एज अ राइटर आफ्टर लर्निंग अ फॉरेन लैंग्वेज और आफ्टर लर्निंग स्पेनिश. नेक्स्ट इज इफ वी विल सी इन टूरिस्ट सेक्टर. Tourist guide means what is the meaning of tourist guide? जो विदेश से जो मेहमान आते हैं उनको अलग अलग जगह के बारे में बताता है, उनको अलग अलग जगह पे घुमाता है. That is the actual meaning of a tourist guide. So for example, किसी स्पेनिश स्पीकिंग कंट्री से अगर कोई टूरिस्ट आता है इंडिया में तो उसको अलग अलग जगह पर अगर कहीं जाना है, मान लो फॉर एग्जांपल यू वांट टू विजिट दिल्ली, आफ्टर दिल्ली यू वांट टू गो टू साउथ इंडिया, आफ्टर साउथ इंडिया यू वांट टू गो टू नॉर्थ इंडिया, आफ्टर नॉर्थ इंडिया यू वांट टू गो टू वेस्टर्न पार्ट. सो उसको अलग अलग जगह पर घूमना है तो एंड ही डोंट नो हाउ टू कम्युनिकेट इन हिंदी, he is not aware about Hindi language. So who will communicate in Hindi? No one. And who will communicate with him or her in Spanish? जिसको लैंग्वेज आती होगी स्पेनिश वही उसके साथ जा सकता और वही उसको बता सकते हैं कि this particular place is this is there and about is the place, about the guidance he can do. तो जिसको लैंग्वेज आती होगी वही उस टूरिस्ट को अलग अलग जगह पे घुमा सकता है. आफ्टर लर्निंग अ लैंग्वेज यू कैन वर्क एज अ टूरिस्ट गाइड. नेक्स्ट इज इट इज रिलेटेड टू ऑल्सो टूरिस्ट सेक्टर. मीन्स इट इज रिलेटेड टू ऑल्सो टूरिस्ट सेक्टर. इन रिजॉर्ट्स और hotels. अब रिजॉर्ट और होटल में लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट का क्या काम है? सेम वे most of the 5-star hotels they also hire the language expert for their foreign clients, जो उनके विदेशी मेहमान और उनके विदेशी गेस्ट for their foreign guest. Most of the 5-star hotels they used to hire a language expert. or yes, resorts और hotels में आप as a language expert you can work. उनको उनसे डील करने के लिए फॉरेनर से और स्पेनिश स्पीकिंग पीपल जो स्पेनिश बोलता हो, हिंदी जिसको नहीं आती उससे डील करने के लिए मोस्ट ऑफ द 5-star होटल्स फॉर एग्जांपल ताज, अशोका दे यूज्ड टू हायर अ लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट. सो यू कैन वर्क इन होटल इंडस्ट्री आल्सो एंड इन रिसोर्ट्स आल्सो. सो और मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनीज, वन मोर पॉइंट रिलेटेड टू ट्रांसलेशन, word by word or page translation. At present, most of the companies in India they provide you the document and you have to translate that document. So most of the companies they give you the exact price for particular word. Like if you translate one word, then 3 rupees, 5 rupees for one word translation. So word to word translation और a particular page translation, अगर किसी एक पेज को भी ट्रांसलेट करना है तो उसके प्राइस अलग रहते हैं कि 300, 500, 700, 800 and it will go up to 1000. 1000 रुपये तक आप एक पेज के ट्रांसलेशन का ले सकते हो. So you can work as translator in translation, word by word. बहुत सारी कंपनियां ऐसे हैं जो वर्ड बाय वर्ड ट्रांसलेशन के पैसे देते हैं. इट इज़ बेस्ड ऑन द कंपनी दैट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ वर्क कंपनी इज दैट एंड इन विच सेक्टर इट इज वर्किंग. सो दीज आर सम कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज आफ्टर लर्निंग फॉरेन लैंग्वेज और आफ्टर लर्निंग स्पेनिश. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज दैट हमने फर्स्ट we did the facts about Spanish language. Now we did the career after Spanish language. Now we will move to the universities or colleges. अगर after 10+2 if you want to do a degree course or if you want to do a diploma course in language, so from where we will discuss here only the government institutes or government universities, not the private institute or not the private universities. Lot of private universities are also there who are providing the language course, especially diploma, degree or certificate course. But now we will do the course offered in India, universities and colleges where Spanish is offered or from where you can learn Spanish. So first and the most important और the जिसका नाम सबसे पहले आता है इंडिया में लैंग्वेज के फील्ड में, that is JNU means Jawaharlal Nehru University. New Delhi. Yes, JNU is the topmost, सबसे ऊपर. JNU का नाम सबसे पहले आता है in the field of language. From JNU, one can do degree, BA, bachelor's in foreign language, masters and PhD, doctorate. So JNU is the topmost or JNU is on the top. From JNU one can do BA, bachelor in foreign language, masters in foreign language and PhD in foreign language. Lot of languages are there: German, Japanese, Chinese, Spanish, French, Arabian, Persian, Korean, Russian, or Arabic. So Urdu also. So JNU is the topmost. Second is, in the field of language, second is IFLU, means English and foreign language university. IFLU, it is in Hyderabad. English and foreign language university, it is in Hyderabad. Or in case for after 10+2 you have to apply, you have to check from where, from which date the form will start. Form कब आते हैं? All India level का entrance exam होता है. After you will crack the exam, then you can easily get the admission in language. In IFLU also you can do bachelor's, master's and doctorate, PhD. Second topmost is IFLU, English and Foreign Language University. Number 3 we have Delhi University. It is in New Delhi. From Delhi University, one can do bachelor's and master's. I think you need to check. एक बार आप check कर लेना कि bachelor तो है ही है, masters है कि नहीं. I am not sure about that. But bachelor's course are there in masters. So in DU it is, I think, based on merit of 10+2 marks. So after or 10+2 you can do language course from DU also. Fourth is Doon University. It is in Dehradun. All these are government funded university and fee structure is very low. So Doon University, Dehradun. From Doon University one can do bachelor's, master's and doctorate also. First it was bachelor's and master's only, but now they also started the PhD program in foreign languages. So from Doon University also we can do foreign language course. Next we have Central Universities. Means Central Universities, for example, Central University of Gujarat, Central University of Karnataka, Central University of Gujarat, Central University of Karnataka and other central universities of different states. Each and every states have one central university, and in Central University also we have the language course. So from where we can do BA and MA in foreign languages. Course offered in India in foreign languages. First is JNU, second is IFLU and English and Foreign Language University, third is Delhi University, fourth is Doon University, Dehradun. Then Central Universities, बहुत सारे Central Universities हैं अलग-अलग. You can check if you want to do language course. Then we have BHU, now Banaras Hindu University, now it is IIT. So BHU means Banaras Hindu University. Now it is considered as IIT. So you can do BA, MA or PhD, I think, doctorate from BHU also, Banaras Hindu University. Next is University of West Bengal, University of West Bengal, Calcutta. Then other universities are there also. Lot of government universities are also there offering the language course. If in private sector or private, we will discuss the private. Then MET, lot of branches are there of MET के अलग अलग बहुत सारे branches अलग अलग states में. For example, in Delhi NCR, Gurgaon and MET is there. Then I think Chandigarh University. Then one is Tulaz Law College, I think. Tulaz College in Marout. In private, बहुत सारी ऐसी यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं offering the language course. So these are some institutes. Or if we discuss about Haryana, then KU means Kurukshetra University. Kurukshetra University offering certificate or diploma course in foreign language. And I think in MDU is also there. MDU, Mahasi Dayanand University Rohtak. MDU Rohtak is also offering diploma or I think certificate course in foreign language. So these are some universities from where we can do a foreign language course in India or in Haryana. So today in this lecture, what we discussed about first facts about the Spanish language, some interesting fact of Spanish language. Second, the career opportunities after learning a language, where we can work, or what are the career opportunities after learning a language, foreign language. And third one is the institutes or the universities from where we can do a foreign language course. So this was our first lecture today, and the basics before starting the language course or before starting the language, you should aware about that particular language, and you should know that why we are learning the language and what are the career opportunities after learning this language and where we can learn it. In this lecture we already done with all these questions. Now for the next lecture we will do Spanish speaking countries, Spanish world, you can say Hispanic world, and the alphabets in Spanish, alphabets, pronunciation and Spanish speaking countries. Today we did facts about language, facts about Spanish language, then career, after language, and career after language, or institutes or universities from where we can do a language course. So the career, facts and institutes in next class. Today it was our first class, and again I am telling you, in this series, in this online platform, we will cover the A1 level of Spanish language. A1 level Spanish. In next class we will do, first we will discuss the main course details, that what will be there in A1 level course, and if we will have time then we will also discuss the Spanish speaking countries or Spanish world, all over Spanish all over the world. So this was our first lecture and thank you, have a nice day. If you have any question, if you have any inquiry related to the class or related to the language course, you can contact us and Captain Zile Academy, Dadri. Thank you and have a nice day.